is a little rough. But I think that's everybody, right? JD, I also agree with you 100%. I mean, my mom is very, very attached to her children. It's very strange. When I got a job at Johns Hopkins, I texted her and told her the exciting news, and the only reply I got from her was poop. She's never said anything else. That was it. It was weird. So I've learned to be very self-sustaining in my confidence and not needing to lean on other people for it because I just don't have any of it. Why do you feel dirty? What happened? Unfeminine? I don't know, dude. My cousins used to make fun of me when I was a kid. My male cousins, and say horrible things to me that as a child I didn't even understand. Like about me being a lesbian, and like if I brought a boyfriend to like a family event, they would all make comments about how they thought I was gonna bring a girl. Like, it was just, and like, I snack on all varieties. Like, scroll up. Oh God, what happened? Oh, just turned back in. What's the dumb dyke talking about? I know, right? Seriously, like, they made weird comments to me when I was a kid like that, and I didn't take any of it personally until I was older, and I was like, why were you commenting on a child's sexuality, you fucking weirdo? Approval issues? I kind of have that. More of that stems from being my own boss, though. Being your own boss is weird, because you have no one telling you whether or not you did anything right or wrong, or whether or not you're doing a good job. It's really weird. That's a weird place to be. Only bought my mom a Mother's Day present so I wouldn't hear shit. She honestly doesn't deserve it. Aw, bless him. I mean, I'm very thankful my mom squeezed me out of her poon poon. Thank you, Mom. They're going on the ground, by the way, if you're wondering where all this is going, because my shit's full. Yeah, the unfeminine and feminine thing is pretty baffling to me, too. When I was in school, there were a couple boys in my grade that liked to dress nice. And to this day, they dress, like, one of them actually sells cars for a living, and one of them does something else. And they're very successful, and guys used to call them fucking every horrible gay slur in the book just because they dressed, like, clean. Like, I was definitely raggedy. Like, I had shredded pants and shit like that. But it was so bizarre. Like, that mentality was really, really fucking weird. That joke was in real poor taste. No, in the moment, had I seen it, I would have laughed with you. I just saw it too late, so it was like the joke was gone. No, now I find it really funny. Because not only do I munch poon, I munch everything. Oh, what roast do you and Zeke like? I'm a medium roast girl. Zeke likes dark, like French roast. That's the sludge he has in the kitchen right now. Thank you for reminding me I need to buy coffee. Buy coffee. That stuff is bad. I could barely get through a cup today, man. A sexual omnivore. That is, I mean, I tell people that all the time. Like, I've never had a one-night stand, and it's literally for no reason other than I want to fuck people's brains. Your genitals are, like, secondary, and it's really hard to get to know someone's brain in one night at all. I just feel zero sexual attraction. But, like, if we can talk and shit, like, I want to, like, stick my penis in your ear, you know what I mean? What was I writing down? Buy coffee. Ugh. I don't mind a dark roast, but French roast, for some reason, I literally feel like I'm drinking a burnt log. Animal teeth, like a hungry hippo. No more coffee at all, Kodiak? Oh, Dead Kel, it was like you were gay if you wore pink, you were gay if you dressed nice, you were gay if you had an earring in one ear or the other. Oh, I was a lesbian in middle school because I pierced this side of my nose, because apparently a side of your nose makes you gay. Oh, there were all sorts of horrible, stupid stereotypes like that when I was a kid. Please, it's too tight. We need more lube before you put it in our ear. I mean, if you stopped cleaning them, they'd be lubed up fine. It was so hard for me to say that. I literally clean my ears probably 4 times a day. Everything hurts and I hate it. Nope. I apologize. The eyebrow. Oh yeah, an eyebrow slit. Like I was gay because I wore baggy pants. Like I've always been really sensitive about my legs because they're big. Now I don't give a fuck. I wear fucking leggings and short shorts. But when I was a kid, I would wear like the baggy, like Hot Topic parachute type pants. That made me gay. Gay is it's straight. I'm confused. I mean, honestly, I'd love to sit down and talk to one of the people from high school and be like, so what exactly made me gay? I mean, I am. But like, can you tell me how? Because I didn't know back then. Like, maybe you could tell me. You know? You redeem points for what? For what? I didn't even get a thing up. My voice is really going. I apologize, guys. We only have 20 minutes left of stream. But, ugh. It's so tiring pushing air through this right now. What were the points for? I'll do it. What was it for? Bong cheers? Bong peep? I'm gonna dump this while I wait for the stupid lag in the chat. How many piercings do you need for it to be metal? Oh my god, that's beautiful. I have a lot of piercings. I don't wear a lot of jewelry anymore, though. They just get in the way, especially when you wear headphones. Like, there's just no point. Naming this hole in the ground. You have a hole, and I get to name it? Chelicerae. I'm naming it Chelicerae. Chelicerae. It sounds really pretty. Oh, this mine? Do I name my mine? Do you name my mine? I don't even know how to name it. Can I name it? You get to totally name it. Oh, fuck. Okay. How do I name it? We'll have to find it. It's, how do I say that? Is it still whole? Or is it like whole? I got new earrings. New ear piercings? Ooh. Dude, ear piercings are so exciting until you get them and then you realize, oh, this hurts. Sleeping sucks. I've had gauges since I was in high school. It's the best way to just, you know, from afar, it looks like I have cute earrings on, but I have big holes in my ears. Some coffee. Dude, Big Daddy, you're way too kind, but I'm so excited. Oh, Mark. Hold on, I'm gonna copy his message first. LZT, oh, this hurts me, but have a good break, I guess. That's amore. Ooh. Oh, dude, that King's Coast was fucking dope. Bloody, I was gonna say Bloody Faster. Bloody sent me some from Arizona that was really good too. There's some really good local roasters, man. I just haven't been able to go out around here and actually find them. And fucking Health Food Scott doesn't drink coffee or anything. I don't know what he does. He's a robot. Fucker. So I can't get anything out of him. LZT, I love you. I pierced my nose with a giant safety pin in my basement when I was a kid. It was a bad idea. What have I said? Don't be me, kids. This is not the road to success. This is the road to mess. I'm having a really great time. Is that a flower? No. It's not brave, it's dumb. I was a very willful, dumb child. My mom hates tattoos and piercings. She thinks they make you look dirty and gross, so what did I do? Get a lot of tattoos and piercings. Well, we're gonna name it Whole. You can't name it? Oh, fuck. Okay, well, how do I say it? In murder, Huel? Huel. It's the Huel! I'm kind of, actually baffled I can't name it. But I can't think of one place to name it. Huel? It was the Orc Slayer? Dude, I think I just got my Orc Slayer, literally. Like, I just activated one today, probably this morning. You know, my school might have not had all those, like, scene kids and the other kind of variations because it was such a small school. Like, seriously, my high school had less than 200 kids in it total. It wasn't cliquey. Like, everybody was friends with everybody. I was a creepy goth, but I also played every sport, and I was a jock on varsity teams, and I also did theater. There was no real cliques. We had nothing. Like, everyone took the exact same classes. Like, you were with the same group of kids from the moment you were in kindergarten on. It was weird. Yeah, I never felt like I fit into one group. I had different friends just depending on what I was doing at that time. Let's make a roast rabbit, shall we? Perhaps some chicken cacciatore. Delicious. If we don't eat them, they actually become a little more valuable later on, but we'll talk about that later. Varsity football players were in the musical. Ours didn't go that far, but our varsity, I mean, our football team was so fucking bad. I don't even know if they had a varsity team. Our football team, like, was nationally ranked, like, the worst ever. But our softball team, which I was on, went to state a couple times and we won first. It's the only reason my school probably existed, because of the money from that. How do you say murder? Murder. But there's no L. Molder? 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 Molder. So it's like... Holder. Hull? Is it like Hull? Hull? Not Huel. Hull. Am I saying it right? I'm trying, man. I'm just an American. You must understand this. Give me pity. Please. Moida. It's Moida, everybody. My high school team won 109 consecutive games in 7 straight state. Oof, that's amazing. Our school was terrible at most sports, and so it was really like... My school was one of those schools that, like, we actually had to do things to try to get people to vote for the levy. Because if we didn't get a levy from the government, our school would have shut down. We all would have had to travel 2 hours to high school or something crazy. Because it was so small, we just got no money. It was small and petite and had really bad education. They don't even have a foreign language teacher anymore. I think it was the year I graduated. The foreign language teacher that taught Spanish quit or retired or whatever. And they just got Rosetta Stone. And now everybody learns sign language on Rosetta Stone. The world is a vampire, I tell you. Nothing makes sense. Nothing. These mead and essential oil are essentially just crafting ingredients, but I usually make it all because then it gets the shit out of your inventory. It, like, combines stuff, so you don't have so much inventory. Hoella? It's Hoella? Google Translate is, silly pants, apparently. Thanks, Google Translate, for nothing. Hola. Oh my god, hola? Like hola? Like Ola? Ain't no Ola back, girl. Ain't no... LZT's never gonna talk to me again. It's fine. Friendship is a fickle thing. All you gotta do is sing one wrong song. Swedish is hard. There's a lot of words that I literally can't even hear. Or sounds. It's hard for me to even hear as an American. It's interesting. Ola. Yeah, it always reminds me of, what's his name? Is it in Django Unchained? Fuck. No, it's the Brad Pitt one. Hola. He's trying to be like Spanish or Italian. Oh, it's so fucked. This shit is bananas. BNANSSA. Teaching kids how to spell right away. Oh, she made a rhyme. Inglourious Bastards. Thank you so much. Can you tell my brain's a little tired? A little fucking dumb. Smooth. She's smooth. I over moisturized. Buongiorno. God, it's so good. The D is silent in hillbilly. I'm not a hillbilly. I'm white trash. It's different. It's different. I actually, on my drive home last night, I asked I asked Zeke very casually if he'd ever rolled a Jeep before. And he looked at me like I was fucking insane. And I was like, you know that's what they're built for, right? And he goes, yeah, but on purpose? And I was like, yes. I am a reckless human. I thought that's what you did. I mean, when we were kids, my parents would take Jeeps up hills and, like, you know, try to not flip, but sometimes. Kyle, what's up, honeybean? How are you? How are you? How are you doing? How is life treating you? Have you showered recently? Oh my god. Did I tell you guys this? This is kind of gross. Not to gross people out, but kind of. I learned that in New York, this was Jimmy Kimmel was covering this. New York reported their water usage for last year, and it was so low, they started looking into why. And it's because people have stopped showering in New York. They are now showering on average once every 7 days. Which sounds worse than if you say once a week, but I want it to sound bad because there's a rampant deadly virus in their country still. And I think bathing might be good to help prevent it. I mean, call me out if I'm wrong. I dare you. The underfunk? Dude, I can't. New York already smells like piss and vomit. Like, let's not add insult to injury, okay? Fuck. Buh. Oh, yes! Have fun, LZTLC, tomorrow! Sunday. Fun day. As long as they weren't going outside, no, you need to wash at least once a week. I mean, you have, like, a lot. I mean, I don't need to tell you this, but, like, wow, all that copper was just sitting there. You have, like, copious amounts of weird viral little bacterias just living all over your skin all the time, including and not limited to Fournier's gangrene, Staphylococcus aureus, things that cause you to get necrotizing fasciitis, and all it needs is one cut and a daily rinsing with water. I'm not taking soap every day, but just, like, rinsing yourself off with warm water can really prevent infection rates. All you need is a good cut, and you got staph going to your heart. And that's just on all of our skins. We have natural flora and fauna on our skin all the time. But there's a reason people in the old days just died all the time, and a lot of it was just hygiene issues. I can't. That is actually frightening me. I had a staph infection. I got a staph infection from stepping on a toothpick. And my mom took me to the ER, and we waited in the ER for like 4 hours to get in. Just for the, can we not? Just for the doctor to tell me that it's impossible to get out because your foot, looking for a piece of toothpick in the bottom of my foot would have been like digging for a needle in a haystack. So like 8 months later, I had a dark red line up the back of my calf, and a huge pimple developed on the bottom of my foot, and out came the fucking toothpick. Staph is no fun. That shit can kill you really fast. I had a friend actually in high school. His grandmother got a little cut on her finger, and she was like in her late 60s, and it went right to her heart. She got a staph infection to her heart like within a night and died. It was really tragic. I don't even know what armor. I don't think I have copper armor, but do I want copper armor? Not really. That's the armor I'm wearing. Yeah. Yeah? Probably. Tell us the story of people scratching their balls and catching disease. I mean, which one? That is so vague. I mean, yes. Staph? Staph is short for Staphylococcus aureus, which basically just describes what the shape of this little bacteria looks like. But it is literally the bacteria that causes necrotizing fasciitis. If you've heard of that, basically when your skin just rots and dies off, it just turns black and just feeds on itself. Otherwise known as Fournier's gangrene. Gangrene is probably a really common term for it. Haven't washed them for 6... Oh, I cannot. What? But you and I both have Staphylococcus aureus on our skin all the time. We have a natural bacterial load that just like lives on our flesh. And all that bacterial load needs is enough of them and a cut. Your skin is the #1 defense against infection. It's pretty scary. Be good with your skins, people. I know, right? That's why I'm so worried when people are like, well, I like just not bathing. They're thinking they're not getting dirty, but like, we are animals. We are filth. Like, we're covered in shit. You guys know that. I know that. I don't need to tell you that. But it's not pretty. You know. No shit, Kodiak? Nuh-uh, within a few hours? Wow. That's terrifying. Wow. Were you in the hospital, though, when it happened? Holy shit, it's 2:58. How did that go by so fast? I hate when we have really fun days. Like, we've had good talks all day, and it makes stream just like... Sucks to have a job that's awesome. Oh, I hate doing that. I'm not going to complain about it, but I'd go forever if I could, but I'll burn out and die and then never stream again. And, like, it's just such a fucking conundrum. I'm in a conundrum. If you're building these little... You get to either build a sheep farm, a chicken coop, or a vegetable garden. I highly advise the sheepfold and the vegetable garden. Because then you can get wool without killing them. Hydrate. I know, my voice is bad. Microscopic organisms on your body and in your body that are people on Earth. Oh my god. Please, no. Might lose my voice again. It's not even back. Dude, I'm waiting. DeMarcus, I am so hardcore waiting for my android body. Give it to me. I'm done with this flesh sack. Docs were going to amputate as it was spreading, and they didn't want it to get... That is... I mean... Staph is no joke. It's just... I'm acting shocked because it's a personal story of someone I know. And that scares me, and I'm so glad you're alive, but, like... Staph is literally... So the bacteria will get into your bloodstream, and then it multiplies. Like, the bacteria just feeds and multiplies really fast, and it goes to your heart very quickly. And so... One of the signs of staph is a red line on your body coming from the wound. So, like, when I had it in my foot, I literally had a red line going up the back of my leg. It kind of looked like a really long spider vein. And that's literally the infection crawling up your body. It's pretty scary. You don't want to fuck around with that shit. Moral of the story. Be safe, guys. Clean your hands. Wash your dicks. I'm not kidding when I say these things. Oh, God, that's... Were you awake for all of that, Kodiak? Or were you, like, out? Like, this was all we were out? Because that is so scary. I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what I'd do in that